What up, disc golfers? This is the final in the bag for Ferl 2021. I think I've made them all. I might have missed 1 month this year, but it's been good. Good journey. So I'm going to take you through what I got in my bag for the winter season, technically. It's not a bag, it's a cart. Zucca backpack LG. Got the putter pouch up there, clutch. Probably gonna do some modifications before the next video, but that'll be in the next video. A couple things in my cart. Birdie bag, crucial. I have a whale sack as well. You just never know what you're gonna get for moisture right now with the snow and ice and cold temperatures and gloves and hand warmers and all that stuff. It's hard to really judge how your hands are gonna be. I also have a chalk bag. And then this is like a pretty spent sawdust birdie bag. It's kind of good just for drying my hands, really. I got my sanding block for those nicks. That's it over there. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. I got my Pro Hyzer tag right there. No money yet, but I'm sure it's coming. All right, that's it. So we can get into the actual disc. I'm gonna go with putters. I bag a few. That's it for right now. Okay, I'll start with putting putters. I putt with a pair of Discmania Flex 2 D-Line P2s. It's the new one. They're both embossed, 174. Same profile, same weight, same stamp, same everything, same amount of wear on them. It's very comfortable in the hand. I really like these putters. I wish I would have switched to them sooner. Kind of kicked myself in the butt for that, but great putter, P2. Throwing putter, super straight to slightly understable. Discmania Exo Hard Logic. This one is embossed 175. It's pretty much a laser beam. It's got a little bit of give to the right. I hope they make these in premium plastic eventually, because I would definitely bag one, C-Line or a Vapor or something a little bit that'll hold up a little better than XL Hard. But that's what I got for now. Next up, Discmania C-Line P3X with the sweet koi fish stamp on there. This one is embossed 175, I believe. It's getting a little hard to see there. But yeah, good profile on it, beaded. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Beaded, good stability. I kind of go through cycles with this disc where I love it and then it's hard to release. So I'm in one of those cycles where it's hard to release right now, so I got to get back to it. This one's probably coming out of the bag for one of the mystery box tactics that I got. This is a Discmania Vapor Razor Claw Eagle McMahon Razor Claw 2 edition. Sorry, Vapor Tactic. This is embossed 176. Got the nice purple foil on it. Love this disc. Definitely the beef that I wanted from the original Razor Claw. So I really like throwing it, but I don't want to lose it this winter. So it's probably going to come out for a Neo Tactic. Next up, mids. Probably my favorite type of disc to throw, if I'm being completely honest. First up, just because it's the first one I grabbed, this is a Discmania C-Line MD4 with the European Open stamp on it. Green with the blue stamp, beautiful, penned 180. It's just the right amount of beef that I want, not quite an MD5, definitely more stable than an MD3, so headwind or hyzer shots, this is what I'm going for. MD3s, I got 2 right now, I think. Yeah. This is a Eagle McMahon Crowned Eagle Color Glow MD3. This one is embossed I want to say it's 180. It might be 177. It's very hard to tell. Got the sweet Mike Kemp die on there. This thing's super true flyer. It's kind of my go-to main one now because I lost one while I was in Florida. Pretty bummed about that, but I do have a replacement, which will get bagged after the winter. Thank you, Nate. The other MD3 is another Innova made C-Line MD3. This one is embossed, 180 grams, got the sweet gravity disc all purple stamp on there. Great profile. Definitely notice more stability to the regular C-Line compared to the Color Glow C-Line. So I like having this in the bag. Again, I'm not going to lose a Crowned Eagle if I lose this in the snow, but it's kind of my big concern this winter. Next up, a mold that I had and then took out of the bag, then took out of the bag, and finally decided to put it back in the bag, and I think it was a really good idea. This is a Innova Champion Mako 3. It's got a sweet Prairie Open stamp on it. It's a pretty cool chain, little yin-yang thing going on. Great profile, pretty flat, and it really does hold whatever line you want. It's a pretty cool disc to throw, and it's very fun. Kind of a laser beam disc for me right now. If I don't have room to swing kind of an flex with a MD3, I'll throw this instead, and it works out great. Kind of think I got someone else on it too. This is a very situational disc. This is a Discmania Neo Origin. Holy cow. This one is embossed 177. I met Matt Bell. He was filming In the Bag out at Porcupine a couple weeks ago, so I got him to sign it just because it was one of the discs I had in my bag. He was pretty cool. So this is a very unstable disc, good hyzer flip turnover shot or just pure Annie shot. Sweet little Discmania mini shield going on there too. I like this disc a lot. It's just don't find myself in a lot of situations where I need to throw it. And then this is a super workhorse disc. This is a Discmania C-Line MD5. It's got the sweet yellow XL stamp on it. Pink. It's super comfortable in the hand, very flat. I absolutely love this disc. It's me out of a lot of trouble, and I park a lot of shots with it. So I can't see myself not having like this overstable mid-range in the bag. So MD5 is where it's at right now. Next up, we'll go 7 through 9. I think that's all I got in this stack here. Things kind of got mixed up in the last round I played, so it's not going to be exactly in order of speeds, but we'll start first. This is a Discmania Vapor Instinct Royal Rage 2 Leo Peronin embossed 176. Cool gray color, great profile, great feel in the hand. Super straight disc, very little fade at the end of the flight. It's kind of a bomber with kind of little effort too, so I enjoy having that in the bag and throwing it. This is probably my go-to. Discmania Color Glow FD Nate Perkins Night Strike 2 edition, green foil, which is wearing off pretty quickly. This one was embossed 175. That's since worn off. Good profile, feels great in the hand, and this bombs. You can really lay into these things and they're not going to flip on you like the numbers would suggest. Next up, just something I'm kind of trying out, Halo Valkyrie. This one is embossed 173.5. Slight dome compared to what I used to bag for a Valkyrie, but it's pretty. It's the only Halo Valkyrie I have, so I'm gonna try it out this winter, see what I get out of it. This is a OG Valkyrie right here. Penned actually 175. This is my first dye attempt ever. It came out horribly, obviously, but I still love the disc. I have the good old Star Plastics, great feel to it. No blizzard on the rim or anything. Looks pretty cool when it's flying too, but it's ugly when it's still. Next up, super pumped for this to come out, and I'm glad I got one. This is a Discmania Meta Essence Nate Perkins Zen edition. These things fly unreal. It's a slight dome to it, but it's hyzer flip and just absolutely bomb, and it's a speed 8, so it's very little effort on these things, and they feel great in the hand. Next up, disc I traded Nate when I went down to Florida. I'd never thrown one before, but I'm glad I got it because it's a very fun disc to throw. This is a Innova Color Glow Leopard 3. It's got the Hannah Leatherman, I believe, double stamp, Leopard 3 stamp on there, black and silver. This one is embossed 175. This flies like what I would expect a FD to fly with the flight numbers. It's definitely not as understable as the -2 or -3 that they give it, but it will flip if you throw it flat or force ante on it. This will flip, but very fun disc to throw. And then I got the workhorses. I lost one in Florida, so I ended up having to put this one in the bag. This is a Nate Sexton Innova Color Glow Champion Firebird 2021 edition, embossed 173.5. It's got the black stamp, nice flat profile, feels great in the hands. My favorite plastic color glow to throw, so it's good. Definitely less overstable compared to other runs of the Sexton Firebird, but I love it. I got a weak forehand, so this works good for me. And then the beef, the absolute beef. I've been saying it for probably a year now, but I'm gonna get this dyed eventually. This is a Discmania C-Line FD3 pen 175. It's ugly as sin. It's pretty beat up, but it's very overstable. So I like having it in the bag. Very trustworthy. Great headwind disc as well. So I couldn't imagine playing around without one. Honestly, it doesn't matter what course I'm at. Next up is the drivers. Kind of have to go through, and I know certain people watching this video say it's stupid, but you kind of have to go through a transitional thing in Maine with how cold it gets up here compared to the summer. So I'm working in some other different molds that I normally wouldn't throw or bag during the summer months, but this one's been in the cart for a little while. This is a Innova Star Wraith. This one is embossed 171. Huge dome to it, but it flies great. It's a good bomber. I haven't really ever had any problems with it. Should probably clean it, but Star Wraith is an absolutely great mold. The next one, the OG Star Wraith. This is actually a Climo 12 times Star Wraith pen 170, and it's got the KJ Nibo signature on it. I got from USDGC when I went down with Nate. I think it was 2017. So this is a sweet flyer. This is very flat. I absolutely love throwing this thing. So that's probably going to be my go-to this winter for distance. New mold I got hooked up with my buddy Dustin. It's actually something I used to throw a lot, but I got rid of them, and now I wish I never would have. But this is an Innova Champion T-Rex. The penning has absolutely worn off, and I haven't got to scaling it yet, but it's Champion T-Rex. It's got the double pyramids disc golf stamps on there. So this is an old one, and it feels great in the hand. I haven't actually got to throw it yet, but I'm sure I'm going to love it when I get around to throwing it. Next up, pretty scarcely thrown disc as well, but it's a Discmania S-Line TD2 pen 175. Great profile. Speed 10 feels great in the hand. It's good. Great. It's a great turnover disc. I just don't throw a lot of turnover shots with it, but I probably should. All right, we'll do. This is Discmania. I think it's Special Blend S-Line PD2. It's the XL Skyrider edition, basically. Sweet green and blue swirls in that. Great profile, gummy, feels wicked good in the hand. I love forehanding this disc. I don't have a strong forehand, so the Speed 12 helps a lot with the distance. And I love this thing. Good backhand skip shot disc as well. Then I took out my Metal Flake Colossus for the winter because I didn't want to lose it. I ended up getting this one for a pretty good deal. I think I paid like 18 bucks for this. This is a Innova Star Colossus pen 175. It's beautiful blue color, cool halo going on the rim. Pretty flat, good profile. I love that Speed 14 rim. I got big hands, so this feels really good to throw, and it's a bomber as well. So that's the max distance. And then I got the Destroyers. Kind of a super hyzer flip disc. I would never throw this flat unless I wanted it to turn over or roll. This is a 3-line AJ Innova Star Destroyer. This one is pen 168, I believe. Got this in a package deal with 2 other AJs, so I couldn't really let the deal up, and I like throwing it. So stays in the cart. Next up, I got this one back from Nate. This is one of the first purchases I ever made on Facebook, actually. This is a Innova 3-line Avery Jenkins Star Destroyer. This one is Pen 175 Star DS. Great profile on it. It's got like the perfect amount of wear to it right now. It's a great bomber disc, and I got this one signed at USDGC by Avery Jenkins. So a lot of sentimental value on this disc as well, and I love having it in the bag. I love lime green AJs. And then the next destroyer, this is a bottom stamp penned Star Destroyer. I believe it's 168 or 169. This is nicknamed Grimace by a couple of us. It's been in a few people's bags. It's a absolute bomber. It's the perfect weight, perfect stability, perfect wear. It's just an absolute bomber. So I love throwing that disc. Purple is my other favorite color. So that is it. That's it for 2021. I hope 2022 is better for everybody. And I'll see you guys next year.